Welcome to the internet. I'm your host, Attractive Media. We covered the Truth Seekers interview, part 1. So we're going to cover the Truth Seekers, part 2. There's not going to be a whole lot of commentary on this video because I'm going to let Steven speak for himself. He's making a lot of the points that I probably make anyway, so just so I don't pause it all the time because I know that's pretty annoying. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one, so grab some popcorn. We'll watch this together.
But back to one thing, I got a lot of messages from disgruntled users of yours who were banned.
Okay.
And many of them said that they used to send you a lot of money, and some of them even sent me the receipts that they indeed were big contributors of yours. Do you, as a show host, believe in free speech on your show?
Free speech, as long as it's not insulting to the point of being personal, or that it's not doxing, that it's not something dangerous.
Okay,
and also insulting each other in the chat or other viewers, right? You shouldn't be getting into arguments or quarrels with other people, derailing the chat. Because, let's say, for example, I'm doing a stream of, I don't know, Final Fantasy, and you go to the chat and people are literally sitting there arguing with each other, insulting each other. What are you doing? I'm playing Final Fantasy. Why are you doing that in my chat?
How many people are you banning, though? Because, look, I was checking the Kick chat logs, and I only did one of the mods here. They banned 1,200 users permanently. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still scrolling, Phil.
No,
you guys
this
banned
is easy.
1,200 users? 1,200 users.
This is easily explained.
And I was able to find some of the people who contributed to you on this list of permanently banned users. So when I hear you saying, oh, I got to get money or I can't pay my bills, and then I see that there's users that are giving you money that you permanently banned because they said something you didn't like, I don't know. And in your defense, I have a total free speech zone here. I don't ban anybody generally unless they say something really crazy like racist or, whatever. But there's 1,200 users from just one of your mods permanently banned. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many you've banned since, let's say, December?
No, I don't count, but do you understand that those aren't real accounts? You know those are bot accounts, right?
Well, some of them are, but some of them are people
most of those are bot accounts. That is.
I don't know, Phil. I had a couple of phone calls with some of these people.
That's fine.
It seems real to me.
It's not everyone is a bot account. I'm telling you, the vast majority of those are the same
that sounds like somebody that.
The vast majority. Here's the problem: is you can just make an account, jump in there, and start spamming, and then you get banned, and you're in there in 5 seconds with another account. I mean, you can talk to any moderator on my streams, and they'll say it's a nightmare with the amount that these harassment antics go. They'll come in and make, you would think, oh no normal person would do that. These people are not normal. These people go in there some days with 50 accounts. You ban one, next one, next one, next one, next one. Some of them, like, I'll give you an example right now. You ready? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I'm looking right now. What I'm doing is I've gone to my main channel page of my Kick account, and I'm trying to see. I can't see. I'm stupid. I can't see that far. I should open it up on my laptop. They make accounts that are insulting nonstop, and they'll just wait. I can see when they make a new account, and if it's an insult, the name is the insult. They don't even have to say a word. The name itself is an insult towards myself. Like, it'll be like, Phil's fat wife 204, ban. Phil, the IRS is going to arrest Phil. Ban.
But 1,200 in a space of a couple.
This is fantastic.
The IRS is going to arrest Phil. Ban.
But 1,200 in a space of a couple months, really?
We're talking, really? I'm not kidding you.
I haven't permanently banned or hidden 4 users in 4 years.
Yeah,
so
it's dozens a day. That's the level of harassment, is dozens a day. These people just don't let up. They're out of their minds.
Okay. But do you accept any responsibility for why you piss people off to that extent that they're willing to come in and troll you? Because, my father had this saying, Phil, and it was called high on the hog. And there's a perception that you're living a pretty great lifestyle and you're begging your audience to provide that great lifestyle for you. And then, so that pisses people off. And they're like, why should this guy get all this money? And 3 Arby's sandwiches if I didn't,
That's right. And that is called jealousy, right? That's exactly what that is. And I understand it. 1,000,000% I do. I get it. All right. There's people who I'm jealous of too, who I think shouldn't have what they deserve, what they have. They don't deserve it. Okay. But the difference is, I don't go after those people. I don't systematically harass them. I don't insult their family members. I don't try to get them, arrested. I don't dox them. I don't swat them. I don't create 50 ghost accounts a day to go into their chat and spam. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do any of that. For me, my philosophy is if there's someone I don't like, okay, I ignore them and I move on positively with my own life.
That's fair enough.
But that's what they don't do. They're obsessed. They're crazy people.
Now I want to move on to the interrogation. I have so much to get through. I'm going to try to. I keep taking things off this board. We're going at a good clip, though. I'm proud of you for hanging in this far. You know, a lot. Everybody said you were just going to drop if the questions got hard.
Why? I was on a 5-hour podcast with Side Scrollers, and I did a 12-hour live react to a 4-hour documentary about me that covered all of this already. Why would I drop from your show?
Well, because now things are going to get kind of spicy. So I have one post-it note here. Can anybody read what that says? It says polygraph test. It says polygraph test. I don't know if you know this. Ashton from Kino knows it, and Andy Worski know it, but I have a polygraph machine, and I'm basically certified polygrapher. So for the rest of tonight's broadcast, I'm going to ask you to answer all the questions truthfully. And then after the show, I'd be willing to come to you and administer a polygraph to make sure you're answering the following questions from here on in truthfully. And failing that, I happen to find a retired FBI polygrapher that lives right in your area, and he's kind of friendly with me. He's done a job for my show before. He's in Seattle, so he could just easily drive to where you are and administer the polygraph either at your house or at a hotel nearby your house. Would you be willing to submit to that?
For what reason? What benefit do I have to do that? Because
so that you could clear your name. Like everybody keeps. Listen, Phil. Everybody keeps saying you're lying about a lot of stuff that we're going to get into next. So here's what I'm here for: Ashton from Kino and Andy Worski, who want you to have the redemption arc. I thought, what better way of redemption than passing a lie detector test? What better way to prove all these evil detractors wrong? I've got a polygraph set up and a chair, right? It goes in a briefcase. I could take it on a plane. I could be at your house in a couple of days. I need a little bit of time to, get the plane ticket and figure it out. But like, Phil, what better way to shut up all your detractors forever? You say those bank leaks aren't yours, right? We'll put you on a polygraph and ask you that question again and verify that you've been telling the truth this entire time and you haven't lied about that. I think this is a great idea, and if you don't agree to this, it doesn't look good for you because it kind of looks like you're avoiding.
Let me fully respond.
Responsibility.
Shall I fully respond? Okay.
There you go. And by the way, that's 2 offers, and here's what I would do to make it completely fair. If you agree to it, I'll do a polygraph, and the FBI retired polygrapher, he's an expert in
I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swells.
He's a member of the American Polygraphers Association. He's
Hold on. It just lagged. Like really bad. Make sure that wasn't me.
He's a member of the American Polygraphers Association.
The fucking Comcast detractors are at it again. Oh my God.
He's a world recognized expert. He's worked on tons of criminal cases, worked for a lot of high profile lawyers on the West Coast. I'll get us both to do a polygraph. So you have 2 shots, and then we'll both tell what our results are. Because I haven't been doing it for 25 years like this retired FBI guy. So in fairness to you, we'll do 2 of them. And most likely we will concur on the results. So that would mean it would be impossible for you to pass 2 of them if you were lying, in my opinion.
Okay.
So
can I respond?
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, what you have to understand is very simple. All right. What you're proposing to me is an opportunity to prove my detractors wrong. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what this is. All right.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity. I'm giving it to you. And by the way, by my own expense, I'm going to pay for the other polygrapher. I'm going to pay for the flight, the hotel. I'll pay for my meals. You don't have to pay for anything. I'm going to
Allow
pay
me
for it
to
all.
respond, because you're not letting me respond.
Oh,
Allow me
go
to
ahead,
respond
go ahead.
properly to it. Okay.
All right.
My viewers, my supporters, the people who actually like me, who are on my streams every day, who watch my content, who support me via all these contributions, right? Don't give two flaming shits about anything that my detractors have issue with me. They don't. They know all about all the controversies. They've heard my answers. They're happy with them. You understand? They don't give a shit. In fact, if I bring it up on my streams, they get upset. Why are you bringing that up? You know we don't care. We don't care what this one said about you, what that one said.
That's blatantly not true. If they bring it up, you get upset and you ban them. This is the perfect opportunity for you to prove that you're not a lying scumbag, and you won't do it. You won't do it, Phil. You know you won't, because you know you're a lying scumbag. You know that this will indefinitely prove that you've been lying all these years. You dance bring it up all the time. It's a running gag in your streams of like begging for money. Here it comes, blaming the game. The same tropes that you've used for as long as I've known who you were. Everyone's in on it. Everyone's in on it. This would benefit you so much to do this, but you won't, because you know you're lying, and we all know you're lying. Anyways.
That's fair enough, but wouldn't it be
ignoring
good to just turn the page and never have to answer any of these questions again after you pass a polygraph?
Let me finish the answer, because here's the second half of the answer here. The detractors that I have, all right, have found a financial incentive to never be satisfied by any answer I ever give, by anything.
Even if you pass a polygraph,
even if I passed a polygraph, even if right now I opened up my bank account to show you all the information, even if I showed you every possible thing to clear up anything they've ever said about me, they wouldn't care, because they immediately pivot to the next thing they don't like, the next thing they can over dramatize, the next thing they can make drama out of.
But don't you think the people that are in your corner would say, like, look, he passed a polygraph. Those bank leaks weren't his spending. This is a non-issue.
Okay, I've been on the fence about whether or not the bottom left was actually his kick chat, because I see a lot of new names. I'm not seeing the same names in YouTube side either. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Fucking donkey. But here's Super Banchan, which is one of his biggest regulars. I don't know if he's really a dent. Well, he's a dent, but I don't know if he's like a whale. But here's one of his biggest supporters. So this is confirmed to be his kick chat. So this is going to be a little series. It looks like Snort Hogan cut it up into pieces. So during this, I said it in the last one, during this, keep an eye on his kick chat and his YouTube chat and how active it is. It's full of detractors, but there are a lot of people. Even Super Banchan isn't really giving him any rope to hang himself with. So even his dents and his whales are in on the joke, like I was saying a minute ago, and are actively chiming in to say, Phil, you're busted, man. You cooked, brother. You cooked. Anyways, let's get through this.
Are in my corner and don't care. Like I said, they literally don't want to talk about this shit ever again. They're done with it. This stuff is the bankruptcy stuff is 5 years in the past. Listen, you want to talk about criticize me and how I asked for contributions today? Fine. I will accept that, sure. But we're talking about stuff that's done. That's been rehashed, done. It's done with. The reason my detractors keep bringing it up is because it makes them money. They can monetize this cult-like mentality of idiots who don't like me, and they make tons of bank on it. You've seen it yourself researching me. There is a network of these people who are making insane amounts of money, more than me, if you add them all together. So they're never going to be satiated. If right now you were here and you asked me the questions and I answered every one, and you said, oh my God, you said the truth on every single answer.
Yeah, but
they wouldn't care.
Let me be very honest with you, Phil. I don't think that you'll pass either polygraph, and that's why you won't take it. I don't think you can pass a polygraph.
Hold on.
Based on the evidence that I found, and we're gonna show it to the audience tonight.
Did I say no yet?
You can't. Well, let's go.
Did I say no yet?
Make the decision.
I'm explaining.
Shit or get off the pot. There's a road to redemption right here. Right here, I'm giving you the.
Beautifully said. Shit or get off the pot, Phil. Shit or get off the fucking pot. This is your chance to prove to all these donkeys that you're not a liar, that you're not a scumbag. He's right. Steven is completely right. Shit or get off the pot, Phil. If you don't do this now, you're probably going to lose a lot of people. Because like I said numerous times so far, even your dents in chat, even the whales that I see that give you money all the time are saying, dude, you're busted. Pussy excuse. You're giving bullshit excuses, dude. If you don't do this, you're probably going to lose a lot of your dents, and the begging is going to get worse. Brother, when I tell you, brothers and sisters, do you think the begging is bad now? If he doesn't do this and the whales start to leave, and he goes from barely scratching 200 concurrent viewers to barely 100, the begging is going to be insane. My voice cracked like 14 times. The begging is going to be insane. Insane. You got to do it. You got to do it, but you won't. You won't. Bet you won't. Bitch if you don't.
The road to redemption.
If
you can piss it away, and people are going to shit on you forever for passing up this road to redemption, or you can
forever
take the high road
forever
here and prove everybody wrong
First
once
of
and for all.
It's not the high road. That's bullshit. It's not the high road because the people who care about me don't care about any of this. They don't. They're coming to my streams every day to enjoy games and to hang out. They don't care about any of this.
Don't you think that your supporters would like knowing that you didn't blow thousands of dollars on a mobile game?
I already told them
they were giving you money the whole time. You don't think they would benefit from that?
I've already fessed up that I did. I already cleared all that up. It's already happened.
Well, I guess in fairness, you may be right. But so
here's the definitive answer, okay?
Okay.
The only way I will do it is if it actually benefits me. And it disproving my detractors does not benefit me in any way. So
assuring your supporters that you didn't rip everybody off while you were spending tens of thousands of dollars on a mobile game would go a long way towards healing maybe some of your old supporters.
Nope.
Didn't you lose supporters over the bank leaks? Didn't people walk away from your show and never give you money again? Wouldn't they come back and say, I was wrong about DSP?
They would not come back. That's ludicrous. They would never come back. Those kind of people, if you're already going down this crazy cult-like hate-filled rabbit hole about someone, it doesn't matter anymore. You're already got your mind made up and nothing's ever good enough. I know because I've gone through this over a decade now where I've had opportunities. I have proven some of this stuff wrong. They don't care. They're on to the next and the next and the next, and they keep moving the goalpost. So I'm not out to disprove my detractors. I don't give a shit about them. I care about the people who support me every day, and they don't care about this.
Everybody.
If this is going to happen, okay, if this is going to happen, I need to have actual real incentive for it to happen. It's that simple.
Oh, so in other words, you want me to pay you to take a polygraph to prove your innocence and help you prove your innocence?
There has to be incentive.
I'm already paying for it. You know what? It's going to be a couple $1,000s for me to get a plane ticket, hotel, meals, whatever, and pay the other polygrapher. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a couple $1,000 just for that. I'm not. Even if I put it on a monetized video when we're done, I don't think I'll recoup that. Now you want me to pay you on top of it? That's a little much.
It's your idea, and you're the one asking to do it, not me.
All right.
I don't care.
Let's move on to
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You want him to pay you money on top of this? That is fucking pathetic. Because you know he's not going to pay you money. Thus, you know he's not going to do it. Thus, you know you took the Weasley way out of it. I hope he does pay for it. I hope he does pay you money and he does show up and do it. It's probably not going to happen. I can pretty much assure you that it's not going to happen. But I hope, like, fuck that it does. Anyways, this is part 2. I don't think this is in any particular order. So the series will continue. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Devour. Control his desire. Take. Control. Take. Devour. You know what I mean?